Okay, hey guys, James back on ready for another video. Hold on. What?
What? Not go wide?
No.
You're a dipshit.
I'm not doing any of this. I'm not even reading it. Okay. Hey guys. You'll be back on ready for another video. Today we're playing more Phoenix Wright. So not much more to say. Is that this game is really awesome so far, and I'm planning to try and complete it, even though it takes a long time, a very long time. So let's get right into this. Alright, I almost forgot all the voices I had. Oh dear. That rocks! See you in hell, even stray. Evil maggot stray. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's one of the most popular TV hero for young people. Young, like how young? 10 years old. Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? Hey, I'm only 17. Really? She had her own place at 17? I'm 17, yeah, I don't... I mean, I have a job, but I don't have, like, my own place. That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Watch it with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. I do too. I worry about a lot of people these days. Gramps. Well, the Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. I'm on this path since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. But no one paid any attention to the Raincoat law offices. How am I going to pay rent this month? You'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bling bling. Beep. Hello, this is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did it in real life! He screwed a villain with his samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick, please, Nick! Beep. Right here watching television. Time for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers plays the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. Police believe this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare. Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. Bring, bring. Beep. Yes, right, call the offices. What? Nick! It's a Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Beep. Let's go, Nick! Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. Okay, so now we're talking to her. Great. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? You have to get down to the inside and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just want to do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Just a minute, you don't have a clue what happened. No, we just don't have enough information. Whoa, you're big. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No, no. This is getting off to a great start. I know, you're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no, no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face to public until the job was over. It's kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams. Oh. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Sniff. God damn it. This guy's really hairy, I swear. Nick! What? He's a good guy, I mean, he's good. Yeah. You didn't do it. Really, you look so sure of yourself, Maya. You look very sure of yourself there. Alright, let's, talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. It seemed like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast has come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the seat. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered with a samurai spear. The samurai spear. Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Maybe you should explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how can you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this, and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is a lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of the Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Sniff. Yes, I see. Neo Tokyo. Who comes up with these names? Powers alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder? Well, the morning I came to the studios at 9 o'clock. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So I was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action here, out. What will the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios, I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to get 10 bucks she asked for photographs. She has a face like she's gonna do something. Like, we know you, Maya. We know what you're gonna do. Okay? At this point, we know you well as a character, so. Okay. I don't know if I should present that. It's just my lawyer thing. Alright, move. Studio, main gate, alright. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Yeah, you look so excited there, Maya. Hey, you there! You don't sound like you're gonna yell. You want in? You gotta go through me! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. Old bag. Yeah, she is an old bag. It's my job to make sure you gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. You know the type. You heard about the incident and it came to snoop around. You say like oh Jesus Christ, what the Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know, it's possible. Hey! This is the way you're being spoken to, you today. Talk. The studios. So, what do you do here at the studios? At the studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... Oh god. No. Oh, no. You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, oh, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now, not exactly the best material to work with. Can you tell me about Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old lady is watching and would lose her lunch. That's probably why he thought that Cmrb was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain. Aaron Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer. What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? If you only knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in my Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. We're just playing the villain on the children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock. When they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place was is to the left here. So if you want to go down the studio, you have to pass me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30, and the murder took place. And the person was Mr. Powers. Yes, I saw him. Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, and you can bring your biscuits on it. It's about time you were heading home. There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll let you in. This lady, you think she owns this place, obviously. Gonna go back. Hello, how's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Sleuth. Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate to the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, as were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the big wigs in the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Oh, she's got some nerves. You can write a letter formally requesting my representation. Of course. Thank you. Oh, thank God. Alright, present. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Yes, just to recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his faith to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, give me pass. Only look from here, toward the studio. I'm going to the right. That's the employee area. Once allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick! Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Oh shit, she's bad. Oh, don't you send a paste, thank you! Oh, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! What the fuck? Hey! Aren't you that murdered from the other day? It's a confused detective. Hey pal, you know the prosecutor is all upset and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey! If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, I think his feelings were easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, looks like what are you two doing here? Well, we're on the case too, pal. Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. It's my endearing character trait. What? What the fuck? What the hell? I say he's a character, alright. Investigation. So how is your investigation going, detective? Nick, maybe you need to do a little more direct with your questions. Right, so detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? You have Tots report, the latest version if you please? Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Tots report adds to court record. Alright, Jack's Tots report. Alright, we got always need that in the case. So time of death 10:15 at 2:30 p.m. cause pierced through the chest by a spear. Alright. Reason for arrest. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim mentioned Studio 1 at approximately 1 o'clock p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 o'clock and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. One person else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. That's the security lady. Oh, the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? Then I showed her my badge and she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, that her photo. The photo of the sister are heading toward the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up there, pal? The gate? You mean the one, the welcome sign? Yeah, whenever someone walks by that camera, automatically starts a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! You got a free pass to the place. No chance to check things out. Engine Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body. Let's go and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need the car key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep out non-employees out. Studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, it's Studio 1, Lab Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that giant tree down with it too. Okay. There's a gumshoe. What's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that's highway is kind of dangerous. You should stay up, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Hey, there's a camera here. Secure this camera and take photos of my studio. Like we saw Edgeworth, and he's not even. Really? Sorry, 17, 30, 20th. This dude is 23. He's a year younger than Phoenix. Unknown age, 37. Why is her age unknown? That's weird. Okay. Move, main gate, I guess. Nick, look! Security is in the garden stuffing her face with donuts. You saw the cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Hey you! Well, are you satisfied? Powers is guilty yet? She has to make my life harder by giving me that photo to head of Gunshoe. Photographic proof, Mr. Hammer, reason for subject. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective myself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just a letter from the gate with the camera that took that photo. I have to check the photos every day, you see? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through the gate. That gate, see? Yeah, check the photo. Apparently, it records the time when and takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them all every day before going home, I do. I have no idea where we should be going here. Outside Studio 1, employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one hears this soon after. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. The door's... it's locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find some as a souvenir. What do you mean find? You never know, there might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud. And the door will power as it must be. You can start and have your own room like this. Dressing room. Dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping. Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth for his sake. That must be Carl's bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! It's a point key card. It must be E-Powers. It says Studio One. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow, you mean borrow. Carry to the core record. Alright, cool. Got that. Alright, someone's sleeping here. E-Powers did take a nap here yesterday. I never heard one of the costumes. I was even wearing one myself. Hey, try this on. No. How can you tell the name of the show just by looking at the wig? I kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. What else is inside Powers' bag? It's not that, my partner, the thief in training. Where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go and check out, Nick. I wonder if the key card will be barred from this will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. What do you have for a crime scene? And inside Studio One. Alright, we're inside. Ooh, we inside, baby. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil master did die here, and the samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. It sounds pretty real to me. Scan it. Check your body. it. And the body of the shot still inside. Let's do it, I guess it's helmet. Body experience. Just the question is to hear myself. Look at the camera. It must be the time. So don't touch it. Whoa, whatever I thought. Hey, you, no touching that. Oh. Okay. Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering any new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing will powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP's. Oh, will powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do you do what you can for WP, okay? And he never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, it was as in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. The next day was only rehearsal for our action sequence. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The whole area, that's where Willpower's restroom is, right? Yes, that's the place. During lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. And I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Do you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's just private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. I'm sorry. I'm forgetting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about, a clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but the day just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe. No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from the outside. Really? Coming here. Wasn't that security lady who noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. Cut it out. What it says on it. Nick, what about the security lady? She was came to the studio. She must have seen them. What? You're still here? Really? You look like as though like you're seeing a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure about that? Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. We have a witness who thinks there was someone from the outside I here that day. What? I'm absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time. Him? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Oh, jeez. Oh my god, those devil eyes. Eek! Oh, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? Well, we were just talking to the assistant, so do you want? Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you young... Oh god, okay, she's talking, she's doing that again. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Shit. Oh, okay, we got it. Cool. Huh? How's this picture Will Powers? Well, he was the one who always wears the suit. I guess that's why the security thought it was him. I can't imagine that detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from on that day. I'm not the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick, can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah? Put that security lady in her place with this. Wait, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said anyway. Let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, that's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. You think you're a crowdier than and I give you credit for it. Well, you could be the next magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Oh, this is a joke. So, are we done for the day? I don't know. This was what we used the trial. Still, it would be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it was really that security lady. To be continued. All right. Okay, that was very eventful. I guess I want to save. I want to save after all that bullshit. Yes, I want to save my data. That was a lot of okay, that was a lot of bullshit there. I had to go through, and that lady was. Oh, I already did a witness of someone being pissed. It's like that. Okay. Okay, here we are in the courtroom. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edwards, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, not today actually? I just realized no, it's like, we're literally doing this like when it's almost that exact day. October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, has killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well. I would like to move on to some testimony. In other words, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well. I call the most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. He's always going to come up, Jesus. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case for the court. Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio. See, this here is the employee area. The actors will do a run-through of their actions during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 o'clock on that day. Past that security station was this gate 8C. Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day ahead of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman and the production assistant. All the production staff were here in the employee area until noon. After that, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. After that, at 1 p.m., the security got to the guard station. Now jump ahead to that day, 5 o'clock p.m. Production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. They just say the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear was found lodged in the victim's chest, as was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again? I'll skip it. I think I probably remember that. Alright. So the murder weapon was a spear. Medieval. Alright, so that's now put into the court. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And the question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Oh god, that lady has to come to the stand. Oh fuck. I hate her. Will the witness declare her name? What the fuck? Why aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. That's hilarious. Oh, dearie, no need to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. See, Edward has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. Money, Elberry, dearie. Okay, oh god, she's doing that again. Oh god, you can't be kidding me. Objection sustained. This will refrain from rambling on the stand. I'll just get the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, he was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. She shows one hell of an old bag. Okay, alright. Alright, we got focus. Even though she's a hag. Well, on the day of the murder, I arrived on the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer was the rest, and the rest had been doing the run through since the morning. I had some errands to run on that morning. Anyway, it was at 1 o'clock when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5 o'clock. Now the murder happened around 2:30 p.m., right? It interested me because the certain man walked right by me at 2 o'clock p.m. Aaron Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Oh, the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, here we go. 9 p.m. What kind of errands? Oh, well, you know. Answer the question. Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know? Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station? What was that when I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job! I'm not sure your boss would see it that way. Anyway, I always watch Hammer run through always. Never missed one in all my years. Well, I want to see this run through too. You could be in a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. When I got to the guard station, main gate to knock, the murder weapon, right? Answer to me because a certain man walked in. Him with Powers. You saw Mr. Powers? That's what I saw. I got waxed in your ear, Sonny. Naked, it's your chance. Yeah, it's time I had to put out that secret weapon. Say it again! It was him! My map, card key, Powers, photo. Let me get this straight, old bag. Missile bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Tokyo. Miss Olbag? Is this Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! No one in the court is accusing you of that, Mr. Witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Proof, noisy old man! Of course I have proof! What? Huh? Even Edward is surprised. Prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make known all the information in your position ahead of time. How's that? I didn't know everyone was so nosy. You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Wow, the old windbag has left even Edward's speechless. She's good. Let's hear about your proof then. Alright, let's get me a focus. we're getting somewhere. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Power's chairman fall, and he broke one of the props. Oh, but it was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his legs, see? He clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy? Something's wrong about that. Something's really wrong. So he had a sprained ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press as soon as she squeals. Okay. If it doesn't look normal. Focus time. Okay, that's normal. The morning during the run-through and the action of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. Broke one of the props. It was a big mess. He broke a prop? Sure did. Its own samurai spear. Samurai spear, the murder weapon? Luckily, I was there to duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. I better write this down in the court record. The murder weapon and a break at the duct tape. Okay. Alright, cool. We got some information from that. Well, these things looking pretty bad. See, he was dragging his legs. See? Clear as day. Are you absolutely sure? Let's take a good look at that picture again. So he was walking straight because he was injured. It does look like he was dragging his foot. See? You didn't trust me, whippersnapper. Powers happy. Neck finding. Well, she seems pretty sure that the Powers was in that photo. I guess I'll just press her until I see her conviction. Trip and fall? I sprained his ankle. Will it make it better? It's just when it hurt. Let's just give him another, shall we? Where was the assistant then? Oh, where she was cleaning a backdrop, I think. And she didn't know about her. Let me hear your testimony. And now you can walk around. Mrs. just here the rest after lunch. That's the nap. I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. His foot, okay. Which is... Where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking though. Anyway, that's not important. Humans did see the Steel Samurai, yes. It is clear that this person is associated with supernatural powers. Well, that's right. Are you sure? You're sure? Fuck. Checked. Hold it right there. We keep taking possibilities, but we I agree, this photo shows a steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. That's just a point. I also wonder if someone else was not caught with the camera would have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider that possibility as also. Allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? No need to ask twice! Okay, alright, we're doing this again. Alright, thank you. The time of poor Hammer's death was 2 p.m., true? The only person I saw go through was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Ray, you may cross-examine the witness. Alright, here we go. Time of poor Hammer's death was true, yep. The person I was talking with. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. They're suspicious looking. Right. Who went there? We got the guard station. You for 1 o'clock? What? I got the ring gate, I can use that, okay. Not to mention, if they had, I would have seen them. More details after all. How convenient. Something for you, perhaps. It appears to be Are you sure? Let's answer the question. I'm never going to the studio because... Okay, Sonny. G-boy. Balls are... You know that. And did I just explain? You go to the detective. And then after some moment, it's about it being a secret. It means everything. Fuck, I don't know. What am I supposed to do? this photograph one more time. It was taken by the camera on the gate, and so the suit is correct. It's right, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes here, by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard stand records all the security cam data. Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. The very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo it was printed the words noon 2 p.m. photo 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 o'clock. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is that it says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held the data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this be a photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Order! I don't care what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what when I went to the witness. The evidence shows that not 1 but 2 people went into the studio that day. Yet there was data for one of those photos. We can erase the data of the other photo. The only someone with access to the security lady herself. You're a wonder snapper. The only person I saw on that day was Will Powers. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that would be. It seemed to mean. Can the Wiz explain to the court? Hold on, guys. Hello? I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help! Oh, Jesus. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Somehow you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper? Am I so big? Ah, that's right! I just remember something. Let me guess. Someone else passed the gate other than the samurai. Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. See. Your testimony, please. Right, cool. Cool. Alright, we're doing good. Every day after I finish the guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and I check them. After a while, any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Howdy. You got some people in the chat? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one of the photos that day. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please continue cross-examination. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Oh, Jesus. And they have another important job. Where the photos are recorded in the security and check them. How many photos aren't suspicious looking, you see? Fuck. You can tell by looking at their faces for the most part. Okay. For the most part. Yeah, I remember throwing out a photo that day. You erased. You're a fanboy. Fanboy? That's not right, fanboys. You're not freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Oh, wait a second. Didn't you say no one else could get in? I locked them in gates so no one could get in. And those were your words. Well, you must know there's a drain goes into the employee area. The great end has been loose for a while. It leads outside the wall and that's where they come in. Get through the drain? I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids? Saw the photo that you erased. It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? Order! Get this straight. You saw 2 people pass the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was still trying to his leg, the other was a boy who looked in 3rd grade. Oh yes, well, only see his type up there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. What's 2nd or 3rd grade? I assume it would be hard, if not possible, for anyone to wield of the samurai spear. Impossible, I think that it's quite heavy. Right, as I said, I didn't pay much attention. Wait, can you present stuff? No. Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there, and that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. We'll take 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And don't forget any vital information this time. Okay, cool. September 18th, damn number 11:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio, I was sleeping, honest! So who was still wearing the security photo? How should I know? Since my costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Someone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should have to take better care of your of that stuff. Couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal my costume. So where does it leave me? It doesn't look good. Snoof. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we going to do? First, we play it for more time. We'll start targeting someone else. I was not convinced we have done this. Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us done that we can get another day. Right. If we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, it's time. Okay, let's go. What's that mean? Please don't sound like that. Oh dear. Now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Will you present the prosecution thoughts on this matter? Prosecution thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The person who went through the studios was a boy, roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence, but there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I called for a guilty verdict for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claims. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Oh my god. Order! Interesting. Let's hear who you have in mind, however. Be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. Accuse someone who is obviously innocent, will be penalized. Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. Oh, Jesus. So the assistant girl, the grade school boy, the security lady. The security lady! She did it! It's the security lady! Wendy Elbag! Who? Samurai has dragged his leg in the picture. That means whoever was in the suit who knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they've been watching the action scene in run-through. There's only one person and other than the Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury. The security lady, the old bag. What? Whippersnapper! We're gonna get her now. Order! Order! Is this true, old bag? Old bag? Is Mr. Oldbag to you? Mr. Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself, and in other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume. And stepped into Studio 1 on the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the Steel Samurai costume? So, Your Honor. Soon the camera gate would take a picture of her. If she was in the costume, you could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Actually, what's your reason, Mr. Wright? Oh yeah, right there, Sherlock Holmes too, baby. Apparently, Sherlock Holmes exists in this universe. Oh yeah, right there, Doctor. That's odd. Is it the part where Edward pronounces? You usually jump with an objection, some giving evidence. In other words, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? It has no meaningful objections at this time. What? What's that supposed to mean? So you don't think I did it? Is that it? Reggie boy, don't just sit there and do something! What's my move? Maybe I should have a chance to take this the whole way? Let's further give Gary a break. Can I make it look like she's a killer? Fine, I feel bad after all of a sudden. It is true that the witness could have committed this crime. Yet we must not forget the victim was the action hero. As formidable as her personality can be, I doubt that she'd be strong enough. If you remove her from consideration, that means Mr. did it. Sorry, Windbag. I don't have a choice. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast as dead on Miss Oldbag's actions that day. But why would I do something on the poor Hammer? Weird that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. And Mr. Oldbag is one of the suspects. Not her feelings, I hope. Gee, wait just a minute! What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one who I erased! He's only a grade schooler. Or as you said, it doesn't matter. When I was at that age, I could paint my own man in 10 seconds tops! As long as Mr. Wright, that boy is not the killer. What? How can you be so sure? Or is it to be nice to the kids and mean to your elders, Day Whippersnapper? I have proof. Proof? Indeed, then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. I have proof that shows the boy did not commit this murder. Your Honor, whoever was some appears shown in the photo. How could the boy have taken the spear? It's impossible! I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag's speechless. This has got to be the first. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Ridiculous! But Judge, please find out more about your witness, Miss Winty. What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Look how no one cares about me Winty Oldbag. And the prosecution will look further into this old bag before we continue. That is all. The court is now adjourned. Wait a second! I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking and up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking! Oh great, stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. Hey, what is this all about? You omitted something from your testimony? Actually, you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about. Not to talk about? By whom? Oh, you mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her? Fuck. Well, testify! Oh great, there's a fucking gang! That's we're sealed. Also, just wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studio that did the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been accused that day. And if they were going to accuse me, yeah, I'm not letting them get away scot-free. This old bag. Screw information, why did you keep this in? Until now. Have you been listening? You told me to keep in my trap. Shut my trap. Oh, I was doing told. No, this is a bad dream, Your Honor. When is the power of the old bag? Cross-examination? You were told not to talk. That's right. Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it. Who are these people? Well, the director and the producer, for starters. The director? We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done on a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course! Yes, well, I was surprised no one asked about it. So, where were these people? It was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that. Where? In the Studio 2 trailer. Studio 2? There was a Studio 2. Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left, not to where the monkey's head was falling over. Well, that's right, with the cross-examination. I think I've already asked all my questions, but... we have learned here about the director and the prosecutor and some big wigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold it that it is possible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. Court acknowledges the defense's point. We will gather more information about the witness, Miss Solbag, and more information about these people who don't. I understand, Your Honor. Ends the day of the person's will powers. That is all. The court is adjourned. That'd be fucking adjourned. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was right to ask you to defend me. Oh, really? It's nothing. I mean... Oh, or should I... We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses return. So now's my chance to get materials for this cross-examination. So Nick, we have just figured out just who was in the Steel Samurai costume. Could it be even old Windbag? Or do you think Mr. Powers? Well, I don't think it was her, really. Neither do I, Nick. Yeah, I know. Look, I was buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers. Poor old Windbag. I feel sorry for her. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. To be continued. Alright, we did it once again. And that is where we will end off today's episode for the Turnabout Samurai. Hey, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. dangerHITZ out.